Hi, my handsome and beautiful friends. There's a message that's trying to get out. I'm hearing I'm seeing like dark blue. But I'm also hearing caution. I'm not seeing like caution colors, but let's see. Spirit, what is the message that you're trying to get out to the collective? Okay, so the first card out with the Prism Oracle is faith. So whatever this is that you need to keep your faith in something. It feels like an uphill battle. It feels like there's no end in sight. You feel as though what you are trying to manifest is never going to come into fruition. But if you keep that doubt in your mind, you never will. You're going to go through obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Cycle, cycle, cycle. So let's get some Oracle and Tarot on this and find out what exactly it is that you need to keep the faith in, or just what is surrounding that you really need your guidance on, okay? Okay, so what we've got with Oracle, merit making. There's something that feels like you kind of feels like you're putting all of your eggs in one basket. It also feels like you at work specifically, the next card is overload, and we'll get to that in a second. You've put so much into what you do nearly your entire life, and you just feel like you're not appreciated, like your worth is not appreciated. The next card we have is overload. So I'm feeling like the sense of like excessive-ment. Is that a word? Excessive-ment? Like extreme obligation and overwhelmedness. Is that a word? Overwhelmedness. Like, because you keep delivering, because you keep raising up to the challenge, they just keep piling more and more on you. And this may not be work. This may just be a family. This I'm not sure. It feels work related, but this could apply to different scenarios as well. Scenario. I can't even talk. The next card we have is compromise, but I'm not like, this feels more so this first energy of this overwhelmed feeling, that feels more like platonic and open and general. This compromise feels more personal and more specific. Like there's something that three people need to compromise on. I'm getting some type of consideration. This is card 33. The word that I keep wanting to say is agreement, but that's not really, that's very impersonal. And this feels way more personal than like compromise and agreement. Reconciliation, maybe, like whatever it is, it feels like there is this may be a family conflict too. Whatever it is, there are 3 energies involved in this. Yeah. But we've also got good news. And what, like, this feels along the personal side too. I'm hearing the word agreement with this as well. But I'm also feeling like miracles, like that type of surprise, and like the star card with tarot. The next card that we have is interesting, strategy. I'm getting, okay, so there is some type of planning with both of these things, the personal thing and the more generic thing. That's why I'm feeling like this might be some type of conflict with work and home life. Like maybe the balance isn't great, or maybe you're having issues like, I don't know, connection wise, because there's just things are severed because there's so much work happening. But okay, so strategy, planning, something, it's almost like things need to be put in place for something to happen, like a little trip, or just a special night out or something like that. The next card that we have is stop. Definitely. That feels very, very related to the energy of the impersonal energy that I feel like is work related. You need to pause. You need to take a break, and you need to think about what is in front of you and what is important, to kind of prioritize things. Have faith. I feel like there's something that is on the outs, or is falling in the outs. You've got to keep the faith. Pause. Take a break. Let's see what the tarot has, okay? Okay. This is a new deck. Well, it's not really new. I just don't use it very often because I haven't quite learned it fantastically yet. So I'm going to hold each of these up to you, and then we're going to try to paint this picture and tell this little story, okay? So this is this deck is called the Neon Moon. This is the Supervisor of Arms. And this is going to be the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. Executive of Vials. This is going to be the King of Cups. King of Cups. The Nine of Vials. So the Nine of Cups. Apprentice of Zent. This is Page of Pentacles. An Ace of Arms, so Ace of Swords. There's a level of mental clarity that you're getting ready to really tap into. Confidence goes a long way, I'm hearing. Set your clear boundaries. I'm hearing communication is a big deal. Okay, boundaries. Set your boundaries. However, have compassion doing that. Everything doesn't have to be black and white, and everything doesn't have to be by the rule book. Kind of open your heart and let the emotions into that. It feels like something is very cut and dry and it needs a little gray in there. Like, not just black and white. You need some of that shading in there as well. It really does feel like there is strife in the home place, or maybe something isn't coming into full fruition because one or both parties are so wrapped up in work and they don't even realize it. But Spirit, this 9 of Cups is very significant. And every time I look down at 9 of Vials, every time I look down at this card, I just get this overwhelming feeling of just gratitude and Spirit wanting you to get to a place to where you're not seeking, you're not chasing after a feeling, okay? Ask yourself, what is it that you really want, okay? My therapist asked me this like a week ago, okay? And I told him that I wanted to be happy, and he told me that happiness was a feeling, and that was fleeting. And it is okay to feel happy, or it is okay to feel sad, but what do I ultimately want? And I struggled with that. And he was like, okay, do you want to be like stuck? And I said, no. He said, how do you feel when you are happy? And I thought about it for a minute, and he said, okay, let's start with, how do you feel when you're sad? And I said, that's when a lot of the PTSD starts in, and I feel anxious, like it's just anxiety. And he said, okay, so flip that, and when you're happy, like, what is that to you? Well, I mean, I get it's fleeting, like I'm not always happy. He said, so what's in the middle? And I said, contentment. And he was like, exactly. That's what we all need to strive for, is contentment. Our feelings and how we portray those are fleeting. You know, it is okay to feel anxious. It is okay to feel anger. It is okay to feel sadness. It is okay to be excited. It is okay to have happiness. It is okay for all of those feelings, but we can't chase those. Okay, we need to be content with who we are and what we have. And I feel like that is where you are trying to get to. And it feels like your partner, I keep saying that, and I keep trying to refer to this as like a unit, but like Spirit keeps backing me up. So maybe this is an interest. And the reason why you're not being able to come together is because it really feels like both of you have thrown yourself so hard into work that you're not allowing any of the emotions or the feelings to even happen. So how are you going to know what contentment feels like if you're not feeling anything? How are you going to know what contentment is if you don't allow yourself to be anxious or to be excited or anything? Conversation, like communication, is a big deal. And that goes both ways, okay? I am so full of chills right now. Put your intent into the universe, okay? We all have free will, okay? We should not place our intent on someone else, okay? We can place our intent into the universe and ask the universe to bring us what is ours. We have got to cut through the bullshit, though. I forgot to turn my notifications off. And this notification is talking about law of attraction. It's a text that I've been having with somebody, and we have been talking about law of attraction all day long, and manifesting, putting your intent out there. The law of attraction is real, friends, but what Spirit specifically is saying is you need to cut through the bullshit. You need to approach this with a different mentality. And once you get to that mental clarity is when the success is going to take off both ways. Yes, you want your career to be fruitful, but you also know what this is over here. You know what this is. You just won't face it. And this feels very twofold. This doesn't just, I'm not throwing this just on you. It feels like this person of interest is doing the same exact effing thing. You both are like, well, let me get this shit together and this shit together and this shit together and make it perfect, and then I'll reach out. Both of you are doing that. And if you both continue down that path, you're going to waste it away. So have faith, okay? Have faith in contentment. All right, my friends, I really, really hope that this has helped. I love you guys so incredibly much. This message really had to get out, so I'm glad that I got it. And take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Okay, I love you. Bye.